Okay, this video is for Gilly Boy 2001. Your question is, should I lift weights if I'm already playing soccer for 5 days a week? I think you want to start to develop an awareness of what your goals are, right? So if the goal is to increase speed or to prevent injuries, developing how you're feeling, right? Ideally, you want to be feeling good, moving good for training and for games. So as long as your weightlifting can encourage that, and as long as it doesn't take away or maybe maybe you want to tax yourself a little bit and you don't mind being a little taxed for practice, so you kind of want to be clear on why you're doing what you're doing. I think overtraining is not possible, right? So overtraining is possible, but usually rare. But I think you can definitely go too far with weightlifting in certain ways, right? There's some things that you could do that might cause repeated strain, and other things like core strength that you can do, every day, a lot of, and that you'll see some benefits from, some core work. One thing that I want to introduce you to is RMT rope. This RMT rope, it's a low intensity way that'll create high results on the field. And so it puts your body into different positions that are going to improve your juggling, your passing, your shooting. It's going to improve your timing, your rhythm, your coordination, your ability to pop your knee up and react to the ball very well, right? So it improves your, it opens your chest up. I could go on. What you want to do is search how to make an RMT rope, right? This rope is a little bit longer than I am tall, right? So I'm 5'10" on a good day. This is about 6 and change, right? And you could always tie it down if the rope is too long. So, just go to your local hardware store, get a length of rope. I like a soft rope so it doesn't chew your hands up. And even if you don't know any rope flow patterns, you could start just by swinging it around, right? So it acts as a metronome, pop, 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 and synchronizes your body. Your body's connected from your fingertips to your finger toes. So as you start to swing this, your body just gets into harmony, right? So now you're more aware of how you're moving and where you're moving on the field, right? It's going to improve your efficiency and effectiveness, running, your core, your balance, all that good stuff. This is one thing that I wish I learned when I was younger. So if you're not already doing this RMT rope flow, I highly recommend it. What else? RMT rope flow for weightlifting. Okay. I download the book Underground Secrets to Running Faster, because this guy, if you enjoy training and you enjoy training to get better in soccer, right? My big mistake was I spent major time on minor things. So I remember in college, I would use bodybuilding. I would do bodybuilding workouts, and in my mind I was saying, okay, I'm gonna do this for soccer. But the real reason I was doing it is because I wanted to look a certain way, and it wasn't because I wanted to play better, but I would justify it, right? I was lying to myself. I would say, looking bigger and better makes me feel more confident, and when I'm more confident, I'll play better. But what happened was it made me worse because I became bulky, more sluggish. I lost certain aspects of my agility, and I didn't focus on my touch and movement, and I should have spent more time juggling, more agility work, more core strength, but I was doing heavy bodybuilder workouts, 6 sets of 6 on, back squats, bench press, rows, things like that, right? Heavy deadlifts. So this book is going to help you spend very little time weightlifting and create huge results, right? So it's going to help you run faster and jump higher. the one exercise, the ab exercise from that book is called the torture twist, and there's lots of variations on that. So check out the torture twist, and you could start to do some of these ab exercises at home. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna start to incorporate this into my daily habit because I've been neglecting my torture twists. So, right, Underground Secrets to Running Faster by Barry Ross. If you enjoy weightlifting and you want to use weightlifting to improve your soccer game, this is the book to do it. You could also check out Ido Portal, right? Ido Portal, and he talks about spending 5 minutes a day total time, right? You could cut it up into 1 minute chunks, just hanging, right? If you haven't spent any time hanging, it'll start to decompress, all your joints, tendon, ligaments, and you can start to feel some nice cracks in your spine and in your neck, right? Just using gravity to align your spine is super powerful. You think about how strong a monkey is, right? They're not weightlifting, yet they spend all day swinging on trees, and they're super strong, right? They're just hanging out with their monkeys, doing monkey things. What else? Weightlifting. Check out that book, Underground Secrets to Running Faster. I found huge benefits in that. You could check out two people, maybe three people. Fedor Ziani, right? It's called Seven Postures by Ziani. Just search 7 Postures Ziani on YouTube, see what comes up. And that's one rabbit hole you can go down, right? He's maybe 50 years old, and he's dunking a basketball on a 10-foot hoop, right? He's one of the best dunkers of all time. So you could start to he came out with this book that shows you how to unlock your athletic potential, he calls it. So check that out. I've started doing some of his 7 postures, and they've significantly, you just feel better after you do them. Knees over toes guy, right? Ben Patrick. If you haven't already heard about him, he's got some exercises that are going to help you improve as an athlete, prevent some injuries, and he's got some great insights on how to train. And I think, again, I wish I knew about him earlier, preventing knee injuries, preventing ankle injuries. And he's got some, his athleticism proves that he's on a level where he went from someone who doctors told was never going to play basketball again, and now he's doing things, he's got some strength and mobility exercises that will, that can change your life. So I check him out as well. The third person, David Weck, invented this RMT rope, the Bosu ball, propulsors. He's got Weck steps, he's got the Weck deck, so he's got a whole range of tools and exercises that if you're not familiar with, you could start to use to improve your soccer game. He's kind of the pioneer in all things strength and fitness, so I'd check him out as well. So for those reasons, I've kind of veered away from traditional weights. Not that there's, in the sense of most weightlifting you'll come across these days from mainstream people, kind of have to dig deep to find the really good bits of info and knowledge. So those 3 people in particular, they're kind of pioneers in their field. So I would check them out. And most specifically, this RMT rope is a game changer for me. So I hope some of these ideas help, and reach out for any questions. All right, thank you.